Jennifer, congratulations for Top Gun Maverick.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
This movie is so nostalgic for many of us. Do you recall the first time you watched it, or a memory that you could share?
I remember loving the movie, like everyone else who saw it at the time, and being so impressed by the flying sequences. Yeah, so it was very impactful.
So what initially drew you to a project like this then?
Joe Kosinski, who directed the movie, I had worked with before on a movie called Only the Brave, and I had a great experience working with him. So he called me, and I was just flattered that he wanted to work with me again because I had loved working with him, and I was excited about that. And then he told me it was about Top Gun, and I was really excited about that. He said, I'll send you the script, see what you think, and I was thinking, yeah, I know what I think, but yeah, I'd love to read the script. I think that sounds great. So I was really excited. It's a really beloved movie, and moreover, I think that they came up with a great story for this sequel to the film. So in its own right, it's just a really solid story that really works as a standalone film. Plus, then on top of that, you have all the nods to the original.
That is true, especially since you played the love interest to it, which is terrific. But do do you feel bad at any moment that you're the only one that didn't have a chance to fly for
I got to
the film?
fly. No, I was totally fine about not having to go through that training. To be totally honest with you, it sounded brutal. It's amazing what they did. I have so much respect for them. They worked really hard, and it really pays off because those sequences are so visceral, and it's really stunning what they did, what they were able to film, and that's because of their kind of courage and fortitude. I really admire those cast members for doing that. So I was not sorry to miss that. I did get my chance to fly with Tom in a P-51, which was enough action for me on that front.
So what was that like? Because you got to fly in on an aircraft that 99% of us will never have that chance in the world.
Yeah, the plane itself was beautiful. I'd never been in a plane like that. You get in, and the cockpit is tiny. The top of it was like just skimming the top of my head, and it's just me and Tom, and he was the pilot. He started the engine and flames burst out. I had never been in a plane, gratefully, that flames burst out of it before, but evidently that's normal in a P-51. We took off at sunrise and flew over the tops of the mountains for a couple of hours, and it was very beautiful, actually. It was a little terrifying when we had to do maneuvers underneath the jet that was flying really close to us, that was filming us. But at the same time, I felt really confident with Tom as the pilot. Yeah, I'd fly with him anytime. He's just so good at literally everything he does.
So what is the real Tom like? When the cameras are off.
Well, on set, he's into his work. He's really focused on what he's doing, really invested, really disciplined, incredibly enthusiastic. I feel like that's where he's just so focused and positive and enthusiastic is how I found him to be on set, and really generous. He was lovely. He was lovely with me. He was lovely. I had my daughter on set with me a lot. He was so lovely with her, just really kind, really generous.
Now, as everyone's office is in disguise, your office was on the beach. How was that situation?
I know. Wasn't that a beautiful spot? It was so great. I love the set design. I loved her bar. She has a bar called the Hard Deck. I thought the way that they did it on the inside was great. I heard that there were a lot of people They built it for the movie. I heard there were a lot of people campaigning to keep it there in the area because it was so cool what they had built. And yeah, right on that beautiful Long Beach where I got to watch that iconic scene being revisited of the beach volleyball scene.
So this building was built. It's not a real bar, so there's no way I could actually visit it.
I don't know. You'd have to find out if what happened to it in the end. But yes, they created it for the movie.
Wow, that is awesome. Could you mention which city this was in? Was it in Coronado?
In San Diego, where we are now. Yeah, we filmed here in San Diego.
That is pretty awesome. Well, Jennifer, let me wrap it up with one more thing, because I want to say you have so much fun ringing that bell.
I I had a lot of fun ringing the bell. I had a lot of fun with her as a character. I loved her attitude. Clearly, they have history. Clearly, some things happen, like some things went a little awry between them. You know, the daughter refers to it, and but Penny has a laugh about it, has a laugh with him about it. And she kind of like makes clear that she has boundaries, but she does it in a way that has humor and kindness and and a great spirit. So I really like that about her.
Well, I have to admit, this is a wonderful story for all of us. Very nostalgic, and the romance, the chemistry between you and Tom is terrific throughout the film.
Thank you. It was a joy. Makes it easy. I have to say, he's just a delight to work with.
Most excellent. Well, thank you, Jennifer, for carrying this conversation with us, and have fun in San Diego.
Thank you.
Thank you.